Good morning, Outdoor University. Charles Mills here. Super happy to be with all of you today. A lot to talk about. I'll give you updates on the house. I'll give you updates on what's going on in the ODU community. Let's get the show on the road. Welcome back, guys. I'm Charles Mills, your host today. Good to see you. Soundwave, what's going on? Dillo, Les Snow, all of you, everybody, how are you doing today? Super, super happy that you guys made it today. Um, a lot of updates to talk about on what's going on in my personal life, um, some other things, you know. Soundwave wants the geo sounds. A lot to talk about today. So, we're going to give everybody a few minutes, to get here and start our morning prayer. Guys, hunting season is starting to wear down, okay? I haven't been out, in quite a minute because I've been really concentrating on, my whole housing situation and everything else. But, listen, there's still some time, okay, for all you guys to get out there and hunt. And I want you to remember, man, if you need a quality game call, David Leonard, okay, the guy, amazing game calls. He makes some of the world's finest calls. You know what I'm saying? Awesome calls. I love his calls. Check him out, guys, over on Facebook page. I'm not, sponsored by David Leonard or anything. I don't get any money for it, but I seen that he put some new game calls out on his site the other day, and man, they are beautiful. They are phenomenally beautiful. Okay, so under the weather. I don't know if I got the flu or whatever's been going on. I've been dealing with some health issues this week. Um, Pretty bad. Uh, Chest pains this week. Um, Feeling drained. Uh, just really bad cough. Sore throat. You know. I'm guessing done hunting. I give away my crossbow, brother. Well, we can get it back to you if you need it. You know what I'm saying? I gave it to a kid, but we talked about that, Jody. Maybe we will work on getting you something. Here. Um, but I didn't get out to hunt this week because I was just feeling so like under the weather, you know, depressed, trying to figure out this housing situation stuff. Haven't been back to work. Still trying to figure out money situation, um, so we can move, get a new place, get our studio set back up, get everything rolling again. You know, um, it's pouring down rain out here. Can you guys hear that? That's pretty. That's pretty hard rain. Dillo, is it raining over there? Because if not, it's coming. Because it is pouring down rain over here. So hold on a minute. Somebody sent me something. Looks like Dillo. looks like here's Morty laying around, relaxing. So that's Morty, guys, this morning. You know what I'm saying? Um, yeah, as a matter of fact, Jody, that he shot his first deer. No, he shot his second deer. He shot his first deer last year, and he shot, what was it? I think he. Let's see if I can find that picture, and I'm going to send it to you in text. He got himself a really nice buck this year with that crossbow. He did. The kid's name is Jacob. Awesome. He was so happy. He sent me a picture of it. I think he got it during. I think it was during rut. I can't remember if it was right before rut or if it was during rut. I can't remember, but I'll send that to you, Jody. You know, really super cool. Who's this? Friend of mine. Oh. Anyways, yeah. So I've just been feeling really under the weather lately. You know, guys, I want you to remember. You know what I'm saying? If you're seeing somebody struggle with depression, reach out because a kind word. You know what I'm saying? Could, you know, mean everything to anybody. You know, it really could. Um, so, with that being said, let's go ahead and get the morning prayer going. Adela says it just started there. They next mom having a snore war. Oh, they're having a snore war? Morty and Mamadillo? That's funny, you know? I would love to have a picture of that. I'm going to send it to you, Jody. I got to dig in my text and find it and stuff like that. Dear Lord, I thank you for the day that you have created, the day that you have made, the day that you have allowed me, the ODU family, and everybody to share. Lord, I thank you for the gifts, the people, and just the camaraderie that you have graced this channel with, Lord. Lord, I ask that you bless every single person who is watching this video. I ask, Lord, that you put a hedge of protection around their life, Lord. Please, ease their hearts, ease their minds. Look after those who are stuck in addiction of any kind. In the name of the Lord Jesus, amen. All right. Got some coffee. I'm drinking Beemont. Still haven't finished it yet, so that's why I'm drinking it. Stayed up late last night because I couldn't sleep. Just a lot of things going in my mind with the house. We still haven't figured out what we're doing yet, where we're going. I'm still looking, for, a house to rent. We're on it. I mean, I'm looking, my daughter's looking, so, we're trying to check it out and figure out what's going on there, so I can get established. It's going to be a really big job to move from here. Dylan's drinking hot chocolate. Nice. I've been here for a while. I mean, you got to look, around. I mean, my whole life's here. You guys have, for the meet and greet, you guys have been here. You've seen, all the boats got to be moved, all the cars, all the bikes, everything's got to be moved. I mean, my daughter's camper, everything. It's a big job. It's a very, very, very big job, and it's going to take some time. When we do find a place to get everything moved, it's going to take money. Why have to move? Because the lady that owns this house was supposed to sell me the house on a land contract at the beginning of the year. That never happened. Then she decided that she wasn't going to sell the house to me at all. That she was just going to give the house to her son, and now I have to move. Um, because her son got jammed up, you know, and lost his place, or whatever the case is. I don't know, but that's where we're at with it. So, this month, there's really not much during Christmas time. People ain't moving out of places on, in Christmas, or, so, the first of the year, is coming, there should be things, opening up, you know, people moving and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? Um, Jody Ferguson says, I plead the blood of Jesus over you, Charles. I believe God has something good in store. I believe that too, Jody. I truly do. Um, I believe that he has a next step for Outdoor University. Um, I truly do believe that. You know. Uh, yeah. So one of my friends are actually going through something right now, and she's got to text me right in the middle of. I'll deal with it later. You know. Right now, I just, need to focus on this, and still trying to, I got problems on my own. I'm still trying to help everybody else. It's just, it's difficult, guys, But listen, just because you got problems, don't ignore other people's, problems, It's just, one kind word may change everything for them. You don't know, Been looking around here for you. Dude, Charles, not too much around it. That's what I'm saying. It's just that, it's that time of the year. Andy, what's up? It's just that time of the year. It's hard. But I'm trying to get it done because I want to get back on track here, with Outdoor University and stuff, All this worrying's not good for my heart. Um, all the stress, you know, stress, causes cortisol in your bloodstream, which is not a good thing. Um, so, you know, we're working on it. We're trying to figure it out. When the time comes, I'm sure the Lord will, make something appear. You know, um, it's still, we're still struggling over here, trying to get everything together, scrambling, still trying to, save up enough money, to move. It's rough, guys. But, I'm here for you. So, I'm still here for you. All right? A lot of you, have sent me really uplifting messages. And I appreciate that, guys. Yeah, I know I'm looking a little rough today, guys. Tell me something I don't know. I told you I'm not really feeling very well today. What I really need to do is just lay it down, for a day and, sweat it out. That's what I need to do. But there's just too much stuff that's got to get done, for me to do that, Um, you know, but I wanted to get out this week and do some, hunting. I wanted to go to Old Man Whistler's this week. I wanted to go to the Geo site this week. Didn't happen. Just, I'm not feeling right. Let's just put it that way, okay? I called my doctor Friday, and they're supposed to call me back with an appointment. Who knows? We'll see. You know what I'm saying? Billy Myers, what's up? Good morning. Dillo says he was sick last week. Were you? Maybe I got it now, Dillo. You're okay, Billy. Billy Myers, guys. You don't have to apologize for being late. You don't, So, I can't tell you when we're going to get back out. It's all right now. My health is, pretty important. Getting, yeah, I'm still sick, Billy. Um, my health and trying to get us moved out of here, you know, it's, pretty difficult, to balance and maintain you know, level playing field for all of the things in my life right now. You need to get well first, yeah. I know it's going around. My nephew and niece got it too, really. I don't know what it is, but I don't feel good. Let's put it that way. I mean, you can probably tell by the look on my face that I'm struggling right now, to get through this podcast with you guys. Um, but I told you, unless I'm dead, we're always will have Bigfoot and coffee. Always, you know. Um, so, there's a lot of things that I got to get moved out of here. All of our evidence has to be moved out of here, too, when we go. All the casts I got and everything else that I got, all got to be moved, you know? Nasty, creepy crud, lol. Yeah, I'm not feeling too well, guys. We need to send all prayers your way. Thank you, Billy. Thank you for that, But, I'd rather God takes care of you guys first. My main priority here is you. This is your channel. This isn't mine. I've told you guys this before. Good morning, Les Snow says to Andy and Billy. So, excuse me. So, stress plays havoc on the immune system. Well, that's doing it right now. So, yeah, But, like I said, I wanted to get out this week. It just didn't happen. There was no way, And there's something going on with the brakes on my truck. I got to figure that out too now. That just happened the other day. Great. You know what I'm saying? Like when it rains, it pours, guys. You know what I'm saying? But I would rather God, than you guys sending me prayers. I'd rather Him bless you guys. This is your channel, and we haven't been out hunting. You know, just I need to get out hunting. I need to get, God knows what's happening over at Old Man Whistler's. You know, I mean, I went through some trail cam pics. Nothing. Didn't see nothing. We still got card after card after card after card. I mean, most of the batteries are dead right now in the cameras. Batteries are expensive, so I can't replace them right now until after I move. I gotta make sure I got money to move. So we got what? 10 cameras at Old Man Whistler's, at least. Morty's picture. Him and Mom were having a snore war here. Yeah, Charles, we wouldn't be here without you. Well, no. It, this channel's got nothing to do with me. It was you guys that were saying, go left, what's that? Look behind there, over there. A lot of our footage was caught because you guys were leading me during lives. You know what I'm saying? I wouldn't give me that much credit for this, for the discoveries that we have already made. I would give most of the credit to you guys. Like I said, this is your channel. You're always leading me and guiding me during hunts. And I appreciate it, man. There's lots of flu going around. Les says, yeah, dude, tell me about it. I'm feeling it. Like, feeling it, bro. And I don't get sick. You guys know that. Very rarely do I get sick, but when I get sick, yeah, you know, I feel like I want to puke right now. I ain't gonna lie to you. But it is what it is. So, um, as soon as my health gets a little bit better, and we get it figured out what we're doing, with our living situation here at Outdoor University, you know, we'll get it back on track. Charles just hides the pictures from him kissing Lady Bigfoot from us. Yeah, I've been staying home. Yeah, there's a lot of flu going around. Apparently, you guys are telling me. You know, I'm the only one that I know sick. My brother's not sick. Malibu's fine. I'm the only one that's feeling a little bit under the weather. So hopefully I don't get everybody else sick. You know what I'm saying? So Malibu's been trying to keep her distance. You know, um, for real, because when she's sick, all hell breaks loose, dude. Everybody's miserable when Malibu gets sick. What's up, Tack? My friend, what's going down, brother? You know? Yeah. So, we will get back at it and stuff. I gotta get, the cameras out. Haven't done that yet, I pulled them, brought them back. They did an update on them, so I gotta get them, back out and get those, rolling. I sound horrible, I know. I'm sorry, I'm sorry that I'm not super entertaining today, guys. Um, I'm not gonna lie to you, I'm feeling it, man. You know what I'm saying? Got there, tromp around in the rain. I'm just gonna make it worse, and then I'll be able to get nothing done. I won't be able to work, won't be able to make money, won't be able to do anything. So, I gotta, do that. The only time mows down is when he's exhausted. Yeah. Yeah, he's what, 1 now, ain't he? Morty? I think he's 1 year old now, guys. Yeah. Huh. I remember when you got him. Rest first. Yeah, I'm gonna try to do that today, Billy. I'm gonna just probably sit back and scroll around Marketplace and scroll around on Zillow and see if I can find something to rent. Um, that's probably what I'm gonna do today. So um, I just wanted, to take some time this morning and apologize for the way things have been going here at Outdoor University. But you gotta also understand, I don't make, I think this month we made, $80? $81, I think, this month. I don't make a bunch of money, doing YouTube, so I got to support myself. Because if I don't support myself, there will be no Outdoor University. I can't do any research, and we can't further our search and recognition of a large North American primate known as Bigfoot or Sasquatch. So I just need to let everybody know, hang in there, man. I know you're all pissed off at me. I know, trust me, I know. I get messages all day long from you guys. Pissed off. Why aren't you hunting? Why ain't this happening? Why ain't that happening? Well, showed my sister pictures of your horse yesterday, D. She said, "Oh my Lord, he is a big boy." There you go. Yeah. What else we got? Dillo, Sally, Millie Myers. None here is pod. Whatever that means. I don't know what what that means. But so that's pretty much what's going on with that. I don't know what the weather's supposed to be like this week coming up. Doesn't matter. If I'm feeling better, we're gonna try to get out there. You know, just I gotta take care of myself here because I'm feeling it, guys. I'm sick. It is what it is, man. You know, attack. He's hovering at 100 pounds right now. Boy, he's Moody's getting big. He was nowhere close to that during the meet and greet. You know. Wow. Huh. 100 pounds. Dang. What are you feeding that horse? You know? Think about it. I mean, that's pretty big. You know? So, what else? Just going through some of the comments here, making sure that I didn't miss anything. I'm not pissed off at all. And I think most of us will be here no matter what. Yeah, well, I believe that. You know, the true ODU people will be here. But I'm getting, cussed out every day, man. You know, every single day. You know, why aren't you doing this? Why aren't you doing that? You know, it is what it is. You know, we're gonna get it done. It might take some time, but hey, it is what it is. Life is what it is. That's right, Charles. Things get done when they get done. I mean, it is what it is. I have no control over some of this stuff that's happening, and that's a hard thing for me. You know, not being able to control what I need to control. Putting the trust in the Lord's hands, letting Him deal with it. You know what I'm saying? Laying it at the foot of the cross, um, relying on Jesus, trying to rely on something that you can't see. We're creatures of, we need to see, to believe. And it's really hard to believe without seeing, you know what I'm saying? But you have to. That's the definition of faith, so we have no choice. So, anyways, I'm going to go ahead and jump off here, guys. I know it was only a half hour, a little half hour thing, but I'm hurting pretty good. I actually feel like I'm going to puke, but I know you don't want to hear that this morning. But listen, man, do me a big favor. Take a kid fishing. Take a kid hunting. Get them outdoors. Teach them about nature. Teach them about God. Teach them about respect. Mentor. They are the future of this country. By doing this, what you're doing is actually investing in yourself and your own future. Okay? Seriously. Think of that. The freedoms you have in this country, is because of a veteran. You hear? For real. Think of that. Um, God sees every day. Massive. That'll do it. Oh, yeah. Anyways, listen, man. Depression is real, guys. Okay, I want you to know this. It's not a manly thing. It's not a feeling weak, like you're weak thing. Look, man, we're all human. You understand that? All of us. We're all going to go through things, okay? And just a simple word, man, to somebody who's having a bad day could change everything. You don't know that. You could be that changing factor. Honest to God. You know what I'm saying? You could. So remember that. 216-632-9385. That is my personal phone number, guys. How many people give that out? That's my personal phone number. If you're not feeling yourself, or you're feeling depressed, or you want to talk, or you just want to vent, or maybe you just want to get something off your chest, call me. Seriously, man. You know, for real. I'll sit, I'll laugh with you. I'll sit and I'll cry with you, whatever we got to do. You know what I'm saying? Anyways, I'm Charles Mills with Outdoor University. If you take it in the woods or the water, leave with it. Don't litter. All right? Put down that Xbox. Pick up a tackle box, man. And I will see all of you in the great outdoors.